Welcome back to Mary's Mind. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
So today I'm gonna be talking about a subject that I get questioned often, like pretty much every time I meet a new person, same questions
over and over again.
The video is gonna be about Morocco versus England. You heard me right. You really did hear me right. And you're gonna be like, wait.
How are you gonna compare England to Morocco? How are you gonna compare Morocco to England?
It's like something incomparable, yeah, right? Well, I am from a mixed background who lived both in England and in Morocco. And honestly, I really like them both. Let's start off with England. So England, I was born there, spent like my whole entire childhood there. What I liked about England, well, at my time I was there, it was safe. People were friendly, the environment was very clean. I had friends that had a life there, and I was just living my best childhood years regarding like the lifestyle, right? You're gonna be asking me in the comments like, why did you move back to Morocco? Like, who would leave England and go to Morocco? Okay, I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna come to like the point. So basically what happened was, you know how England is pretty expensive, right? And my dad, he was working many jobs just like, you know, to get a decent income because, you know, taxes in the UK.
Girl, jeez, like they just...
Who are you? Oh, hell no!
You got the point. Times got tough. We had to make a move back to Morocco where it was cheaper and it was an easy like a lifestyle, because put in mind, like in the UK, it's really stressful. Like everyone's working. They're just trying to keep getting money in because at the end of the day, money is what you do depend on, and what you give your kids and what you put on the plate. That is the main reason why my mom and my dad decided to move back to Morocco. Always came to Morocco just for like a holiday, okay? A vacation. Like this was a really big step in all of our lives. I mean, for my brother, he was young, so it was pretty easy on him. For me, otherwise, I was 12 years old. Let's come to the Morocco part. I've been waiting for this part for the most.
Like, oh damn, I got a lot to say here.
So, Morocco. Morocco, first of all, is a beautiful country.
Morocco is beautiful, okay?
I am half Moroccan, British. Dad's Moroccan, mom's British. I'm mixed.
You know, I'm just like a spice, salt, this, that.
Perfecto. So, we came to Morocco. The first couple of years, I didn't really enjoy it.
I'll tell you why.
So, you know, I was still 12, I had to study, I had to get back to school. Put in mind, here in Morocco, the usual schools they have here, half a day of French and half a day of Arabic, okay? Arabic, French, yes. And 1 hour of English per week, Monday to Friday, 1 hour.
What?
Imagine like you going to school, you just don't get what they're saying.
And this is exactly what happened to me.
I remember those days and I'm like, how did I do that? Like, girl, I'm proud of you. I remember how many days I was crying, how many days I was like, Dad, just take me back.
I don't know if I can do this.
It was really like tough on a 12-year-old teenager. So I finished my studies in year 6, right? Year 6 in England. So I just finished primary school and I was so happy that I was going to go to high school.
Yeah, and then boom, let's move to Morocco.
Obviously, I knew no French, not even one word of French, not even bonjour. Arabic, I have never ever spoken Arabic before. We never spoke Arabic at home in England, so I had like zero connaissance d'arabe. So imagine when I got accepted in school here in Morocco, me being 12 years old, not knowing Arabic, not knowing French, what would they do?
They could not work miracles, right? And I'm only a human being. I cannot like just swallow Arabic and French in a month or in a week.
So what happened was, from year 6, they put me down to year 4. You heard me right, they put me down to year 4. So I was 12 years old and I was studying with year 4 students.
Yes, I mean, could it get any worse, right? It could. It definitely did.
Year 4 was not easy. With the help of my dad teaching me the alphabets at home of Arabic and French and how to like gather the word in Arabic and how to pronounce the Arabic letters, and it took a long time, but then again it was okay. Year 4, year 5, year 6, those 3 years, I'm not gonna lie, I hardly learned anything at school, like because they were going like with a really like really quick rhythm. I would read a French text with an English pronunciation. It was hilarious. That 1 hour of English that I got per week was like my relax hour, my chill hour. Year 4 English was super duper easy. It was like,
Is this a joke?
high school, year 7, year 8, year 9. Those are the years I actually think that I, by myself, started to actually do some effort in like studying with the class and with the class's flow. I actually started to talk Darija with a lot of mistakes. I made friends, I understood what was going on around me. I started to improve in my pronunciation in French, which was not easy, by the way, like, being an English speaker, like British with the accent. I really just think French is a very like chic, classy language. You gotta speak it with attitude, like, with a sassy attitude. No offense to any French people, no offense at all. And language, okay, language. Let me just make this clear to people because so many people like don't know that Arabic and Darija are not the same thing, okay? So let me just give you an example. Okay, American English and slang. American English is like the formal English that pretty much the whole world will understand. When it comes to slang, it's like the street language, okay? There are a couple of words, a few words, some British speakers won't understand, okay? That's the exact same thing when it comes down to Arabic, al-Fusha, and Darija, the dialect Arabic. Put in mind, Darija.
You don't get taught that at school.
It's just a language you pick up while hearing. So people around you are like talking, they're saying stuff, and you're there recording, picking it up. Say it wrong, say it right, just that's how you learn. And that's pretty much how I learned dialect Arabic, and it was kind of crazy. So let me just give you an example and make you guys laugh. In English we have you, which is for masculine and feminine. In Arabic and Darija we have anta, enti, anta for the male, enti for the women. So what I would say is enti zwin, anta Tazwina. At the time, it sounded so correct for me, like you have no idea. This is just like a random example, and if you want to know more, please let me know below. I will definitely make a whole video about that because I got a lot to say on that. Regarding my family, I have got family in England and I've got family here too. It's just like my family in England is not that many regarding the members. I got 4 members and 2 dogs, 2 puppies. They're also like my family members. And I have Moroccan family. I have 3 aunties and 6 uncles. 9 in general. They're all married. They have kids. Some of their kids have kids. You can imagine the number's probably like over 20. I didn't find like problems with them. Maybe at the beginning because they were trying to help me out, and something they have here in the culture, in their personalities, they love to make a good laugh. And at the time, like I came from a different culture where if someone laughs at you, it means they're like taking the mickey out of you. And at the time I would get really upset. Once I did like spend a couple of months here, I understood that it's the way they are. They're just like jubbly, happy people that always like laugh and always joking around. They're like that. It's just their personality. It's just something you will definitely find in Morocco. Regarding the culture, Western culture, like Arab culture, when it comes to Morocco, they're very respectful. Women wearing a hijab, you'll definitely find like women like covered up more. It's just to do like with self-respect and respecting others. And please like remove any of those bad thoughts in your mind that I don't want to visit Morocco because I will have to do this or they will like force me to do that. No, it's not like that. Trust me, a lot of Moroccan girls don't wear the hijab. A lot of Moroccan girls follow the Western styles, like ripped jeans. Coming down to the food wise, I'm gonna say that England has a good choice of food, but they're not so creative when it comes down to the spices like Morocco is, okay? They have like those standard like meals. Fish and chips, burger, pizza, nothing too special. Like otherwise, when it comes to meals and to food here in Morocco, let me just stress on this like so much. The spices, they use all the spices. It's like you're eating a whole like exotic wave of spices in your mouth, and it's just amazing. They have like a lot of main dishes. Tagine, which is like a pot with meat in the middle, veg all around, and the veg of your choice of course, and a lot of spices. Couscous. Couscous is couscous. I'm just gonna put up a picture, okay? Couscous. Like England has their English tea. English tea.
Make up English tea, dear.
We also have Moroccan tea. And Moroccan tea is made of actual like green mint and some other stuff, which I'm gonna put up here. I'm not gonna say like this is better than that, because actually like I'm a food lover and I have food like whatever food it is, like I'm just in and eating. Weather. As soon as you hear London, you hear the UK. The weather is grey, it's dull, it's rainy, it's cloudy. Morocco is super sunny. Fun fact, when we came to Morocco, they thought we were legit sick. They were like, oh my god, are you guys okay? Like, it looks like you have no blood in you. You look so pale, like you look like a vampire. Moroccans here, like, you know, because they're used to so much sun, they all like have a tan color on them, which is super dope. This is a warning to any like really pale white skinned people out there. You really gotta make sure that when you come to Morocco and tan for the first time, like you don't sleep in the sun, you don't forget yourself in the sun, you don't go tanning and just like be...
Everything's gonna be fine, you know.
Because when you do so, you wake up in pain. You wake up, your skin is not tan, darling.
It's burned. It's damaged.
When it came to my brother, his whole entire back, from his shoulders to his lower back, he peeled the whole skin, his whole back skin. You know the way the snake changes his whole like skin time to time? That was my brother. Put in mind, my brother wasn't sunbathing. He was in and out the water like a crazy lunatic the first time, like, you know, seeing the sea. In and out the water, living his best life. My mom, she also fell asleep in the sun, with sun cream on, by the way, with sun cream on. She got like lumps of pus or water in her face, like a really bad level of burnt skin. We had to take her to the doctor.
I'm gonna be scaring you guys out.
I bet you right now, like half of you in the comment are like,
Oh my god, Morocco is a whole oven.
So just make sure, guys, when you do come to Morocco and you do have a good time on the beach, you put a ton, like
Not 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles of
some protection on your skin and protect your skin. Wear a hat and try to avoid the sun. Like, you can swim, you can chill, just don't forget yourself and sleep in the sun like my mom did. When it comes down to activities, England, you have much more to do. You have a lot of parks in England, ice skating rings, bowling. Otherwise in Morocco, there are gardens, but not as many green areas as there should be, like I've seen in Spain and I've seen in England. I think, and I truly strongly believe, that every neighborhood in Morocco should have a green area, a park where there's slides, is like, you know, everything for kids. Yeah, we have to have more green areas and in neighborhoods where kids can actually play near their house. We do have bowling in Morocco. Ice skating rings, we have a couple. Regarding the malls, Morocco, we have a Morocco mall, which is the biggest mall in Africa. These Moroccan malls, because they've just been built recently, they're super modern and like, wow. There's a lot of activities to do in the sea area, like around the beach. So there's camel riding, horse riding, jet skiing, surfing. You can do pretty much everything. See you in my next video. Peace. Is this a joke? Like,
getting hot in here. Just by thinking of the stress, man, it's getting hot in here.
French with the
With the
Oh my goodness.
bonjour, madame, monsieur. Boring.
I swear, like, just talking all about this just makes me go,
What did I do?
It's a whole like recap of my whole damn life. This is not why I'm here, by the way.
So what I would do,
Let me say 2 or... I actually thought there were more than 4.
I just felt really hurt in a way. Excuse me.
Sorry.